Welcome to the coverage of the PGA Tour on both Sports Radio on Spreaker Internet Radio. It is the Travelers Championship, a part of the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage is brought to you by the PGA Tour, CDW, insured by Travelers, and delivered by FedEx. As we have some very good coverage being brought to you on the course. Graham DeLette is your leader. He's even on the day through 5 holes. As we have multiple coverages going on. We have our featured group that we'll be looking at. And we also have our PGA Tour Shot Link being used. And of course, the CBS simulcast. You can also tune in on your local CBS station for that one. So, it's been a very good day so far for Graham DeLette through 5 holes. He's remained at 10 under. As we will take a commercial break, and then we will be right back here on both Sports Radio's coverage of the Travelers Championship. Coverage of the Travelers Championship on the PGA Tour is brought to you by CDW and FedEx, as well as Travelers Insurance. Just like in life, it's good to have insurance in golf as well. So we welcome you back to both Sports' coverage here of the Travelers Championship, as Graham DeLette's still in the lead for you. Jim Herman remains at 8 under, so he is 2 back of the leader, Graham DeLette, as the hype on Herman, his player by you, won OneWeb.com tour event. He qualified for the PGA Tour last year. He's 35, as he is now becoming, hopefully, one of the rising stars here on the PGA Tour. Many of these players get their starts at the Travelers. Chris Stroud for birdie. Decent-sized putt, and he knocked it down, and Chris Herman gets to watch Chris Stroud become a co-leader with DeLette. So, some good things happening there. So, Bubba Watson now. And Bubba knocks one in. And he just birdied. So, it's a three-way tie at the top now. After Chris Stroud brought himself up there. Still some guys that could possibly win it that are not quite up there and around. So Bubba just knocked in for a very close birdie. So your co-leaders, Bubba Watson, Chris Stroud, and Graham Dillette all at 10 under, and Dillette is on hole number 5. And Watson and Stroud just finished up 6. I guess Dillette is teeing off on 6 right now. Ken Duke up there as well at 9 under. As Ken Duke came just short of a birdie putt, that would have put him in a tie for first. But he'll par, so he has one birdie on the day on that second. As we'll go back to our featured group of Hunter Mahan and Justin Rose. As the Travelers Championship has held a very good atmosphere for golf fans, as some great coverage being provided to us, as not only are we live out here, but we get some good looks on our video screens with the shot link and of the CBS simulcast. And to remind you, you can get the same looks we're getting at pgatour.cbssports.com/live, or you can go to your local CBS station. So Watson, Stroud, Dillette all tied at 10 under in the lead. As back onto the putting green on number 10 with our featured group. As Justin Rose yet again finds himself off the back of the green. This is really something he's not wanting to become too familiar with. So Hunter Mahan has a putt that he's staring down to try to knock in for a birdie. This would be a big hole for Hunter Mahan if he could birdie. Mahan's the one off the green. So he is going to putt it, though. Going to be a decent-sized putt. We are about to see what he can do with this, as he played it the break right, just couldn't get enough on it. So Justin Rose will have himself a putt now after seeing Mahan miss a birdie opportunity. But Mahan made the best out of the opportunity. He'll be set up for a good look at par. So Rose had dropped to 8 under. And he'll try to get back to 9. Decent-sized putt. Well, take a look over at Graham Dillette. His best career tour finish was a tie for third at the 2010 Shell Open. He's currently 52nd in the FedEx Cup standings. Of course, you need to be in that top 125 to advance to the FedEx Cup playoffs. So Justin Rose, 4 birdie at 8 under on the 10th, a par 4. And goes right over Mahan's mark and will be to the right of the cup. He'll tap in for par. So both players will have a par. as we are going to have to leave you here on Vo Sports, this coverage of the Travelers Championship. But if you would like to continue watching, you can go to your local CBS station or PGAtour.com/live. You can get our featured group of Justin Rose and Hunter Mahan, or also the CBS Sports Shot Link. Thank you for watching this PGA Tour event on Vo Sports. I'm Mason Voth saying have a good afternoon, everybody. Coverage of the PGA Tour on Vo Sports Radio is brought to you by Spreaker Internet Radio and CDW, as well as Travelers. Just like in life, some insurance in golf doesn't hurt. It's a part of the season-long chase for the FedEx Cup. The PGA Tour is delivered to you by FedEx Cup. This has been a presentation of Vo Sports Spreaker Internet Radio.